Hello, this is Will Dean in the forest in the wooden cabin. It's October. I've been away for a long time, and I want to talk about writers disappearing. The thing about writers disappearing is we do it a lot, and we have to do it. Sometimes we like to do it. Sometimes writers disappear, and that's not a good thing. Especially if they've been a debut and they've had a massive deal, and then the book isn't a massive success. It doesn't quite reach the level of buzz that was being generated. Then you get a situation where sometimes the debut won't deliver their second book, or they'll deliver their second book, but they'll never quite be the same again. And then they'll disappear forever. It's really sad because often they have a lot of potential and you never see them again. And I've been published now since 2018. I've seen it happen a bunch of times. And all I feel is really sorry for those authors. I hope they got a great advance so that they can, buy them some time to figure out what they're going to do. But it's tough to have all of that, all those expectations and all of that excitement, and then for nothing really to come of it. It's really, really tough mentally, I think. It's better to build a career gradually, in my opinion, than to start off at 100% and then go down. And then there's the good side of authors disappearing. Like recently, I've disappeared from social media, 99% of it, for like a month, and I needed that. Because I needed to focus on my work. I needed to focus on a book. 2 books, in fact. The next 2 of a book, which will be out next year, and also a standalone novel. I needed to switch off my phone, screen out all the noise, and focus on the imaginary world that I was creating. Focus on my characters. I needed to disappear a little while to do that. And I just kind of want to say that it's been good. I've got a lot of work done, and sometimes we feel as writers that we can't do it. We need to be ever present on Twitter, on Instagram, doing events constantly, and sometimes you can actually opt out for a little while, and it does your mind some good. It does your work so much good. I've been reading more than I have been all year, and I've just had that a little bit more mental space to come up with ideas, to work through issues in my work in progress, just to focus on the work again. And it's difficult. In 2023, it's very difficult to do that. There's a lot of news, there's a lot of industry news, and sometimes you have to disappear for a little while. And you can do that for a year, you can do that for 10 years, you can do that for a week. But I'm just kind of trying to say it's okay. And it's sometimes really, really beneficial. And your publishers won't mind, especially if it's for a relatively short period. Your agent won't mind. Your friends and family will probably be quite pleased. So it's okay to disappear for a while and focus. Because I guess fundamentally, if you don't look after yourself and you don't look after your work, then what's the point? Yeah, you might have gained 10,000 new followers, but if you're not looking after yourself and your loved ones, and you're not looking after your work, and putting everything you can into your work, then what is the point? So disappearing, whether that's virtually by putting your phone away for a while, giving yourself a week without picking up emails, whether it's physically moving somewhere else for a weekend or for a week. I know a lot of my author friends do writers' retreats, or they'll rent an Airbnb if they can afford it and just disappear for a little while. I totally get it. I don't do that because I live in a forest. I feel like I'm kind of disappeared enough. But generally for me, it's putting my phone down. Honestly, it's putting my phone down. I think for a lot of us, that's so important. Like no podcast, no news apps, no social media, just putting your phone down and picking up a book or picking up your book that you're working on. It's a good thing. Disappear for a while. Okay, bye.